Understanding the phrase, store the grain, a guide for English learners. Hello everyone, and welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to explore the phrase, store the grain. This is a common expression with a straightforward meaning, but it also offers some interesting insights into English idioms and cultural references. Let's dive in and understand all about it. In this section, we start with the literal interpretation of store the grain. Grains, like wheat or rice, are essential food items. To store them means to keep them in a safe place, usually for future use. This phrase can be directly understood as putting grains away, perhaps in a silo or a storage container, to protect them from spoilage and pests. This action is crucial, especially in agricultural societies, for ensuring food security. Now, let's look at the figurative uses of this phrase. In English, phrases like, store the grain, often have a metaphorical meaning beyond their literal sense. This phrase can symbolize preparation and foresight. For instance, when used metaphorically, it might suggest that one should save resources or make preparations for tougher times ahead. This is similar to the phrase, save for a rainy day. In this part, we explore the cultural and historical context. The idea of storing grain has deep roots in many cultures, often associated with wisdom and prudence. It's a practice that has been essential for survival throughout human history. In literature and folklore, there are many stories and proverbs that emphasize the importance of storing grain or other resources, highlighting the virtues of planning and preparedness. Here, we discuss how store the grain is used in contemporary English. Although it's not a commonly used phrase in daily conversation, understanding its meaning helps in comprehending texts that deal with historical or rural settings. It's also useful for English learners to recognize how such phrases represent a more general idea, such as preparation or conservation. We hope this video has given you a clearer understanding of the phrase, store the grain. Remember, understanding such phrases not only helps in enhancing your language skills but also gives you a glimpse into the cultural and historical aspects of English. Keep learning and exploring, and we'll see you in our next video. Stay curious and happy learning!